Hey guys, it's Erica here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So on my channel, I go over different like side gigs, side hustles, different things like that. You can make extra money and also just different kind of resources to help people. So I love sharing about tools and resources that will help people maybe expand their business or make money. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about Spark. So if you haven't heard of Spark, it is the Walmart delivery platform for grocery delivery. And I'm going to be sharing all about the pros and the cons, the things that I like and dislike about Spark. So let's jump right in. So one of the pros that I do like about Spark is the higher pay. So I've noticed with Spark, you can make $20 or $30, even more on the customer's orders, just because of the tips that customers leave, which I feel like is definitely so worth it, because a lot of people think that, you're just grocery shopping for me. Hey, it's no big deal, or you're just picking up an order. But this is really tough work. I mean, I literally sometimes to shop for people's orders. And if you all been in Walmart, like the high shelves that you have to reach up and get an item off, or you have to get down on your knees. I mean, I do, because I make sure that, if I can find the item for the customer, that, I can get it for them. So I'll have to bend down, get down on my knees and really reach back in the shelves to get an item. So this is hard work. I mean, people think it's just shopping, but it's really more than just shopping. I mean, it's hard work. But anyway, it's higher pay, it's well deserved, and even sometimes are more on orders, even better pay is deserved. So I am really picky about the orders that I do take, because I recognize just my time is worth the pay, and shopping for others and making sure, that they're getting the items that they need. So definitely that higher pay is really great. Another pro is definitely bulk orders or batch orders. So sometimes you'll have to go and you'll pick up orders from, where they'll bring the groceries out to you, or not even groceries. Sometimes it's just packages, because a bulk orders may be like 19 or 23 orders. It just depends on, how many customers they give you for that route. But yeah, definitely with the bulk orders, you make way more money. I feel like even more money than Amazon Flex, at least in my market. So I've noticed where like for like 23 drop-offs, I can make about $80, and maybe it'll take an hour and a half to 2 hours to make those deliveries. Whereas I've noticed with Amazon Flex, I might make $63 for about 4 or 5 hours. So I really haven't done Amazon Flex in a while, just because of that. The bulk orders, I feel like with Walmart Spark is definitely way better than Amazon. So if you're thinking about signing up for Spark, and trying out those bulk orders, go right ahead. The thing is with the bulk orders, there's no way to tell when you'll receive one. Like Amazon, they have where you can, or Amazon Flex, they have where you can, just view all the available orders and you can just go choose your route. The Spark delivery works a little bit different. So you turn on your app, like you're ready to Spark now. And then from there, they just send you whatever orders is available. So you can't really determine which day, what times that a bulk order will come through. Another good thing about Spark, driving for Spark, is definitely they do let you know if you will be delivering to an apartment, or you will be delivering a heavy item, like say like those big 40 pound things of water. They'll let you know where that you'll be delivering a heavy item. So it helps you to make a decision, whether to take that order or not, because if you're not able to lift that much weight, then, that's hard. And especially if it's an apartment and the apartment doesn't have an elevator. So that definitely helps, because these apartments that don't have elevators, is a trip. Even if you don't deliver a heavy item, it can definitely be not only a workout, but really, really, take a lot out of you, because you might have to make multiple trips or whatever. And the last thing I see as a pro is definitely the flexibility. You can turn it on, of course, whenever you want to drive for them. So I really like that. I believe it might start like at 6 a.m. that you could choose from all the way to 11 p.m. So definitely it has that flexibility that you can choose, when you want to drive. So let's get into the cons though. Some of the things that I don't like is the long waits at the pickups at Walmart. So sometimes, like you can wait 10, 20 minutes to receive your order, which to me, time is everything. Time is money. I do start a little bit later in the day, so I don't have a lot of, daylight time, and I have a goal of how much money I want to make. So definitely having the times where you have to wait, longer for them to bring out an order, that definitely can, put a rift in your day. Yeah, so definitely, yeah, longer wait times. The next thing is there's no bonuses for if you are lifting heavy items. So I do believe they need to put on a heavy item charge. I know one time I wasn't paying attention, so definitely you have to pay attention. I wasn't paying attention, and I got a 3 pack where somebody ordered, no, I think it was actually four big 40-pound waters. I believe there's 40 pounds or 40 bottles of water, and those things are pretty heavy, and it just took a lot out of me, and I don't even think it was, I mean, the ride might have been like $25 or something like that, which that amount is nice, but it's still, that water is pretty heavy. So they definitely need a heavy item charge on there. And just to tell people to be mindful, like, we are not robots, and I understand why they need robots to, because that's some heavy stuff. So, you do have to pay attention and make sure there's not like 4 or 5 packs of water that you're going to have to deliver. Another con that I have is definitely the late night shutdown. So when Walmart's closed, you aren't, of course, able to shop for the item. So they really need to put in place, and maybe they already have it, but I know I experienced, I think a couple weeks ago it was, where I picked up an order. It was about maybe 10:30 at night. I didn't get to the store until about like 10:43 because I was already over across town. And I went into the store and started shopping for the order, and Walmart closed. They over near me, they close at 11. So I wasn't able to finish shopping for the order, and I didn't get paid for that. And I contacted Walmart support. Well, I tried to phone them so that I can let them know, hey, the Walmart store is closed. Can I get some pay, for at least starting the order? And basically the lines, nobody picked up. So I would say definitely make sure, if you're picking up order close to when the store is closing, definitely check how many items is on that order, and then what their estimated shopping time is on that, because even with that estimated shopping time, that's really not accurate, because it just depends how busy the store is, if there's any substitutions, because with the substitutions alone, that can take some time, because if there's multiple items that they don't have, and the things that you have to substitute. So yeah, so make sure you definitely, are mindful about when the store closes. And just a note that you may not receive pay if you have started shopping for an order and the store closes. The last con that I have is the ID scanning issues. And if there's any Spark drivers on here, let me know if you have the same issue. So when I deliver like an alcohol order to a customer, you have to scan to verify their ID. Now they do have a way to enter the ID information manually, but of course it's so much easier if you can just use your camera and scan it in the app. But sometimes the app does not take the ID. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it doesn't take the ID. So that can really be a pain. Just trying to not waste time, but spend extra time trying to scan the ID, turn it all kind of different ways, and then it doesn't work. So you'll have to enter in the ID information manually. So yeah, let me know if any of you. I'm not sure if maybe it's just my phone. I know when talking to different customers, they say that other people have had issues scanning the ID too. So if you're a Spark driver, let me know. That's about all I have. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you're a Spark driver, say hey in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, your experiences. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.